In this video, we're going to discuss creational and behavioral patterns. We will also describe their implementation differences and their usages. In software engineering, where object-oriented mechanisms are used in order to design the codebase, creation design patterns or construction patterns play an important role handling construction of objects in different scenarios. It also resolves various problems of object construction within a particular given context. And there are various classifications of creational patterns that we can select from based on the intent and the proposed solutions that can bring in the right outcome of object construction. Some of the popular creational patterns are abstract factory, builder patterns. This pattern separates object construction from the fundamental representation of it. Then we have the factory method pattern, which actually takes the responsibility of providing a specific method in order to create instances. And finally, there's the singleton pattern, which is responsible for ensuring that we have only one instance and a further creation of instances are not permitted. In this same category, we have another pattern known as behavioral pattern, one of the fundamental ways in which the Gang of Four has documented the way behaviors need to be managed. Now, in object-oriented software engineering practices, behavioral are responsible for identifying common communication problems among different objects, and they are also responsible for enabling and realizing the best form of communication through various sets of patterns. Some of the important behavioral patterns are chain of responsibility, which is a process or manner of passing requests between a chain of objects, where each participant will have some or other tasks to complete. Command pattern. This is an intuitive one and is used in numerous frameworks because it encapsulates a command request as an object. Interpreter is typically used in language elements and text parsing in a particular program. Next we have iterator. This pattern is responsible for providing a mechanism of iterating through collection. Then we have mediator. This pattern simplifies the way two different objects communicate with each other. Finally, there's the observer pattern. This pattern simplifies the process of multiple objects making notification changes. Now let's explore an example of creational pattern using this figure. We have a concrete factory and concrete product on the right. On the left, we have two interfaces, and they are factory base and product base. Now, factory base is generalized, and it has certain attributes with certain operations like the factory method, which returns an instance of type product base. The concrete factory is the specialized implementation of factory base.